You know, I like to think of the people who are just beginning their journey of care for their elderly or disabled family members. These people don't wear magic hats. Many times they don't even realize they are carers, because to them, caring and sharing is part of their everyday life. And what a wonderful opportunity we both have to begin the shared journey of discovering more about nutrition, health, fitness, and balance in life. They all combine to create the health of each human being. With that being said, let's discover how to cook a simple, nutritious meal step by step for those in our care. Let's head into the kitchen, shall we? Come along. Today, as you can see, we're doing something slightly different. This is all going to be chopped up and prepared for a recipe that we're making. It's called Almond Crusted Salmon. It's from a website called Dr. Axe. It's full of recipes and educational information. I've been on some sort of a journey recently through food and nutrition, whereby I've been trying to learn more about elements of the Mediterranean diet. It incorporates lots of fruits and vegetables, lots of whole grains. It's time to get cooking. This is not actually almond flour. I actually got this from Tesco, and this is basically just ground almonds. Just make sure that it's finely ground. Add the ground almonds to this food processor like so. A tablespoon or two of parsley, and then just sprinkle that into there. And let's simply add a tablespoon of this. That's it, and then just pour that in there. I love the smell. I love the smell of lemon, and I love the smell of coconut, and we're going to be using coconut oil in a wee while, so it's good. Have maybe half a teaspoon. Too much salt is bad for blood pressure, so pop that in there. So that's the pepper done. So simply put that on like that, push down. It's like breadcrumbs pretty much, but a little bit fancier. Simply what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut the ends, and that allows me to peel off the skin. Apparently, garlic is very, very good for the heart, our heart health. The avocado next. So I'm simply just going to cut the avocado right down the middle like this, and then just keep going all the way around. Right, and that should open up quite nicely, like this. There we go. And you can see we've got a stone here. Now, simply just going to scoop the stone out of the middle, like this, like that, and then pop the stone over there. Avocados, full of vitamins, minerals, all those kind of things. So that's that. I'm gonna wash my hands. So we're gonna need the juice of half a lime. Cut this down. I don't have the best knives, by the way. I need to invest in good knives. So if any of you guys have any recommendations for good knives, buy them this way. Right, lime. We're gonna squeeze this lime in there. So, jalapenos from Asda, and just throw them in like so. Okay, the next thing we're going to add is the Alpo Soya plain yogurt. This is plant-based. It's quite low in fat, but it's also quite high in healthy fats. It's low in sugar, and it has fiber, protein, and vitamins D and B12 and calcium in this. So it's an all-round good yogurt, especially for diabetics. So we're gonna add this. We're gonna need 1/4 of a cup. We're not quite half of the cup, just 1/4. And one more. Add this to the mixture. And now we're simply just going to add 1/4 of olive oil. The mixture there. I don't like a lot of salt in my food, so just a small amount. The same for pepper. Put that in there. A bit of cumin here. This says half a teaspoon of cumin. Now we can blend it. Alright, we should see how it's nice and runny. You don't want it too runny. Take the blade out, give it a... For this, I usually go for about 5 potatoes, which usually is enough for my gran and my granddad. Right, so that's that. I'll pop the potatoes in the pot here. Fantastic. The salmon that we're using today as the 2 lightly smoked Scottish salmon fillets. You can probably see that we've got the skin here. So what I'm going to do is first cut off the skin, but I prefer to start with the skin facing up and then simply just cut into just below the skin, okay, just like that. And once you've done that, just turn it over and then it's easy to lift, okay, it's easy to lift up. And then all you do then is you just push down as you glide the knife along the bottom of the salmon to separate the meat from the skin. And then that should, in theory, work quite nicely. You might just need a little nudge here, there we go. And then I can just add the skin to the food waste. Coat the salmon just like this and just press down until everything is covered. And maybe just sprinkle some on top, like so. So that wasn't too bad, was it? The next stages 5 to 8, are going to be over on the hob where we'll boil the veggies and we'll cook the salmon in the coconut oil. Once the potatoes and the broccoli are boiling, just reduce the temperature until, you know, just to have it simmer for maybe 10-15 minutes. What we're going to do here is we're going to add some cold pressed extra virgin coconut oil. Such a good smell. So what we're going to do is we're just going to spoon 2 tablespoons of this. It's quite tough, so you get 2 tablespoons like that. There we go. And it just melts pretty much almost instantly. So yes, once the coconut oil has melted away, we're going to then add the salmon. Just want to place it ever so carefully on there. It's time to let cook for 5 minutes on that side, and then afterwards we'll turn it over and let it cook for a further 5 minutes. Five minutes has passed. Let's give this a gentle turn over. I might just get the help of this here to turn it. Oh, that looks fine. That looks good. Just gently turn over here. Wow, that looks just great. Yeah, I'm excited about this. This looks good. I was a bit worried that the crumbs might fall off, but no, they've stayed on quite well. Even when turning over, I thought that it would just all fall off, but no. It seems to be doing well so far. It's not failing me yet, so I'm happy about that. So we'll give that another 5 minutes, and then we should be ready to drain the potatoes, drain the broccoli, get everything mashed up, ready to go. Dish it up, serve it, and have a good feast. So with this, you just want to add a little splash. You don't want to do too much. Maybe just half a tablespoon or something like that. That's it. We've got perfect time to mash it all together. So we'll just do that. Now, what the milk and the butter does is it just gives it a little bit of creaminess, a little bit of flavour, and just an overall smoother texture. Oh, that'll do the potatoes. The avocado dressing, just like that. There we go, there we go. A handful of blueberries just to finish it off. People like us can appreciate all the things we do that show we care and how good it makes us feel on the inside. I can see a bit more clearly as to how whatever is happening in one area of life, we can use this as a resource and a guide in other areas of our life experience. And that's important. Until next time, remember, sharing is caring.